Hi, this is Savannah Lee, and come along with me as you watch me train for my seasonal record. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Well, this is my last 800 of my track season. Let's start training. I feel like it's very important for recovery runs. Well, this is me in the gym because weight training is definitely really important. This is another recovery run because those are important after workouts. And then this was tough because there was a bunch of double days. But it was a super fun experience. But it was hard training after back-to-back running. And then this is where hills come in. That's where we get our strength in our quads. And this is me trying to roll out because I was so sore. And another practice after a track. These are my seasonal records and times that I gotten over from 4th to 10th place in all of my different events. And this was all at the end of the season. And you can see here there's 800s, and then there's 400s, and then the 2 mile and a mile. This is me on the curve trying to start the race, and this is just me trying to get that kick in to just get out, because it's going to take a lot to get out because there's so many people in the race.
Job, Savannah.
And then that's me with the sunglasses. This is me finishing, coming up right now. Look at that beautiful stride, so rolled. Just kidding. This is me again on the straightaway of the second part of the 800.
Good job.
And this is us running.
Where's Savannah?
Again, me again, running as we all come to the finish of our last season of the track. Now, as we're all coming to an end, this is more finishing videos just to get different angles. But it's very important to eat because you need to carb up for your races before. So this is us at Olive Garden eating breadsticks and being biggies eating spaghetti because that's how you gain your carbs, so then you can burn it off in the race and have energy for the next day. And it's a very delicious meal, and this is a time lapse of us. So enjoy us eating this meal. After we finish our meal, it's important to go on a run. This is the nice, beautiful trails around my neighborhood, and just going out 4 miles, a light, easy run. Eating is important before races. And this is just different time zones of us at Olive Garden because we find the food there so yummy. So listen to some more music while you watch us eat. I think as a runner, it's super important to have those memories with your team as well. So this is one of my favorite memories as I'm coming down the track line and I was trying to finish strong. And it was like the last part of the kick. So the curve, I knew I had to kick, and there's me coming in, giving my all, trying to finish right there and pass these 2 people. And then more running up in Mammoth. Look at those beautiful views. It's so nice just to go out and run, and just over time to see how much you've grown and how much you can learn over the season. And as you train your hardest just to get to a certain part of your personal records or seasonal records of your PRs that you're trying to get. And it's just so much training that's put into it. Like, not only that, is eating as well is very important. Having a healthy diet and making sure you're training the right training days, like training throughout the week, but also making sure you have recovery days and rolling out so you don't strain any muscles. And I think that overall track season was super important to me because I knew where I needed to be at the end of the season, and I trained my very hardest, and I knew what workouts I needed to do. So I also asked my coaches. That's where I interviewed coaches. But at the same time, I think it's super important to have those people in your life who know what to do, and you could just ask them for help and any advice you need. That's why I always ask my teammates, my coaches, and anyone around me. And I think that overall, track season has impacted all my years of high school as well, and I had so much fun as well in trying to get to my PR, and I just hope you enjoy
Mile 10 finally made it back
the rest
home.
of this clips of
My legs
running.
hurt.
This is
But
me
I'm
on a 10-mile run
stretch.
after a long
I might
break that I
run a
took
mile
after
till I
an
get
injury.
home.
And it's just the training process to after an injury, it takes a long time and it's a lot of mental work. So that's why you want to make sure you always have a positive mind to keep your head up. And I always think that peaceful as well, because you get that break you needed, but at the same time you can really intake your life by like just reliving in that moment and just getting that nice fresh air, and it's just so enjoyable at the time. So I think that my passion for running and trying to get to a certain point with PRs, I think that as long as you're happy doing your passion, that all that really matters. Hope you enjoyed the video.